This film will follow two students who are second year product and furniture design students. One is Zac and the other is Chanya. The project that we're talking to you about is called Designing Interpretation. There are venues like museums where there is embedded information in the objects within those spaces. And sometimes those objects need a little help. So we ask the students to think about how the visitors might have an enhanced understanding of those histories and those materialities that those objects might have. On the course we work with external clients and it's really important for students to understand the kind of requirements that you get in the real world, particularly for future practice. It folds into your professional practice way of thinking. One of our clients is the Museum of the Order of St John in Clerkenwell, which is an extraordinary place that holds many interesting objects from their long and varied history. Another client we're working with on this project is the Horniman Museum, looking at quite closely their ethnographic collection and also their collection of stuffed birds. But primarily we're working with the head gardener Errol Fernandez. Errol was very keen that we make a connection with the objects in the museum and a connection with the bird garden, which is this new planting.
This exhibition inspired me to think about things that birds have in common, and that is they share a life cycle: egg birds, eating, walking, and flight. This object demonstrates the first part of the bird's life cycle, which is the egg bird. Basically, you can see that the egg have two holes here, and it invites people to look through the holes. And inside there is the baby bird, but the actual one will be 60 centimeters height. So when people need to see the baby bird inside, they need to bend themselves down like this, and then their physical gesture will become like a baby bird as well. This is the second object that I made, and this is related to the second stage of the life cycle, which is eating. And this is encourage people to mimic the baby bird's gesture when they are feeding from its mom. And underneath of this object, people will find the text of birds in different language. This is the third object that I made, and it is the third stage of the bird's life cycle, which is walking. This object will place on the floor, and then when the visitor step on it, it will reveal the footprints of the birds. This is the fourth object that I made, and it is related to the fourth stage of life cycle, which is flying. So the way that people interact with this installation is they will glide their arm to this handle, and then their arms will mimic the bird's flying movement.
Working with external partners is wonderful, especially working with clients where you see people, you see people's reactions. It's really great. The Museum of the Order of St John have a collection of ancient stones they wanted us to display in new and creative ways. During my visit, I was shown a model of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. This inspired me to create an immersive experience that would show viewers what the inside of the church would be like. So my idea for this project was to create an interactive experience where people could put their head into a giant mod rock sphere and experience what the inside of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre is like for themselves. On the inside, it would have a complete 360 image of the inside of the church so that people can see what's in there. There would be the sounds of churchgoers, there would be the sounds of crowds, masonry, a collection of sounds that would build to create a fully immersive experience.
So before I came here, I have only the interest in design, but not really sure how to make them. We have access to workshops such as wood, ceramic, and metal. By accessing to this workshop, it's helped me to learning to making.
Another great thing about UAL is they have a range of societies that you can take part in. I myself am a member of the Taekwondo Society.